Good afternoon, my fellow traders. Hope you're all doing great. And finally, I'm just doing live from my second home. And if you hear any noises of honking and roaster, because the house right in front of me, they have some few roasters and they keep on shouting. So just ignore that. I'm just getting my office here done soon. I'm going to have some nice acoustic forms here so that it's soundless. But for now, just bear with me. So quickly, we're going to go through all the commodities, indices, and going to go through crypto market, all that stuff, one by one. And I don't think I haven't got any requests. Okay, I've got a request here. Okay, gold. Okay, limited to gold. Okay, okay, sure. We have got a request here for gold from Shaukre. Hopefully I'm pronouncing it correctly. So let's straight away go to gold now. And then we're going to go through all the markets one by one. And we have Damien here and we have Thomas here. Good to see you guys. And we have Kenya here as well. So let's look at gold first quickly. And let's see what's happening here with gold. You might see a bit of lag in the live stream because I'm not sure how the internet is going to perform here. I've requested to upgrade my internet and looks like that it's not really best here. And USD Mexico, yeah, sure, I'm going to go through that as well. So I'm just doing it first gold here, then we're going to go through all the other markets. So for now we have gold. I'm just looking at gold at this point. So as per the conditions, price is trading above 50 EMA and 20 EMA as well. A nice bullish momentum, and that is why I'm looking to buy gold only, not to sell. And we are only looking for pullback entries. So let me see that on a daily as well. Daily on we are rejecting 20 EMA, which is awesome, and we are also above 50 EMA. So we are only looking for pullback entry. Now, if this candle turns out to be a bullish engulfer, that's not a valid buy signal in case you are wondering. I just want to see a little break of my area right here. So that's my area. I want to see a break to buy. That is not a pattern. I'm just marking this to see visually where it breaks. So once this is broken completely, and a candle is closed solid, that you can look on 1 hour as well. If that happens on 1 hour, we have a solid close above. In that case, I'll start to look for my buy trade with pullbacks and engulfing candles to go long. So simply that is all I'm looking at. I'm just looking to buy gold, but I want to see a break above these highs and this pattern I've just formed to see where it breaks. I will be only selling if the price break below 50 EMA, only then we are going short. I'm not shorting this market. So look for your condition 1 hour and 4 hour as well. On 1 hour, we still need to see a break above this high. That is very important, and then I'll be looking for the pullback above 50 EMA and then simply go long from here. As you can see, the ATR is also flat, not much movement, and the volume is very low as well on 1 hour. And on 4 hours, $13 is fine, not too bad, but for now we need to see a clear break and a break above. Not a breakout entry. This is not a breakout entry. This is just a sideways market. We are just looking for pullback entries, only pullback entries above 50 EMA. I want to see a break above this high. That is why I've drawn this pattern. That is not for the breakout. I just want to see a break above the high and then a pullback and engulfing candle to go long. So there is no breakout entry. Breakout entries only happens when the price is trending higher or trending lower. And in an uptrend, we have a consolidation sideways or a pattern. Symmetrical triangle pattern forms, or descending triangle pattern form, ascending triangle pattern forms, flag patterns forms. So that is something that we take on a higher time, on an uptrend or a downtrend, and that is something you're going to get very soon. I'm now here building videos as well. Once I'm back from Dubai, I'll be building all the videos. I'm now in my own office, and I'll be just doing that next month. For you guys, so that you know full rules of pullback entries, breakout entries. Sometimes it's above 50 EMA and still there's a breakout happening below that, and that is something we need to, I'll be covering all that. So that gold is done, and okay. Let me open my drink here. Okay. Right, guys. So if you have any questions, okay. Damien asked me about. UV is here. Good to see you, UV. We just started like a couple of minutes ago, and I've just done gold. So Damien, you asked about the Mexican and USD Mexican peso. I would say, yeah. And where is that? Yeah. That's just a sideways market. I'm not looking to buy or sell here. Till the price break below these lows for me to sell, until the price break above this high to me to buy. So for now, that's just a sideways market, and that is just a shitty market, I would say. So not good for me at this point. So I would be just looking to see a good break above or below out of this consolidation and sideways market. Joel, we have a Euro GBP. I took a trade there, but stop loss is hit already for me. Let's see what's the conditions now. No, not Euro GBP, sorry. That was GBP. Oh, that's the one actually, yeah. Still there, yeah. My entry was bit higher, so my stop loss is hit. But if you guys, according to the trade alert, this is still valid. And if you're already in the trade, that is not a valid engulfing candle in case you are getting scared of that. Not a valid entry, but the trade is still valid unless it hit a stop loss or take profit. I'm not coming out. So that is still valid, guys. If in case you are still in according to the trade alert, that is still valid. So I'm still bullish for that, and let's see how that goes. If the stop loss is hit and we have broken below this low, only then I'll be looking for the reversal and the change of trend trades. So that low is very important to break for me to go short. Otherwise, this trade is still valid, and we'll see how that goes. Oil. Yeah, Damien, that's correct. Okay, so let's look at oil, and we have oil now. What's happening with crude oil? Just a big fall, I would say now. Yeah, not completely broken below now. We are still above 50 EMA. We must see a complete break, and let's see on NEMX what's happening on NEMX. Yeah, we are right at 50 EMA. Now there is a possible entry might be coming soon. If next 4-hour candles turns out to be an engulfing candle, that will be a very solid entry. So look for this entry condition. Must close the entry candle must close above 50 EMA. The next candle, not this one. If the next candle closes as an engulfing candle, we are going to go long using 1 ATR for the initial target. So keep an eye on the next 4-hour candle. We are still looking for that. My pleasure, Joel. So we are not completely bearish at this point. Remember, guys, we are only bearish for when the price is above 50 EMA, and we are only bearish when we have solid 2 candles close below 50 EMA or 1 solid candle close below. This is not a bearish. Remember, only one. We still have 1 candle rule to close below 50 EMA. That is still allowed. Not more than 2. Not more than 1. Okay, let's look at the pairs, and then we're going to go through the markets. Okay, USD JPY just sideways market. No opportunities this week, so I'm not touching USD JPY until and unless we have seen a break above this high. Once we are broken above this high, only then I'll start to look for my buying opportunities. And to sell this market, I want to see a break below this low. Or this low, that will be weak, but this low will be strongest. Once that happens, I'll be looking to short USD JPY. So very important, these conditions, make sure you are looking at when you're taking your entries. Next up, we have USD CHF. USD CHF is still ranging sideways, about to break soon. But that is something I want to see, a break below this low. That is very important. So once that happens, we are looking to sell, but very important to see a break below this low. Then we are looking for bearish pullback trades. We still have full week ahead, and that is why very important to see conditions. Very important to see a break and pullback and then going short. Then we have NZD CAD. NZD CAD, as you can see, we have got a symmetrical pattern here, and I would be more biased towards the downside. So for this one, this pair is working fine. As you can see, previously we have taken a buy trade above 50 EMA. Now we are looking for sell trade. Now these breakout patterns can be risky because that is a discretionary style of trading. There is no rules for stops and target, but generic stops and targets are above and below the patterns. And in this case, I'll keep my stop loss above 50 EMA because 50 EMA is already almost there. So a breakout pattern has found here on NZD CAD, but I want to see a solid close, not a single small candle. You see, this is a solid close right here. That would be an entry. And for the stops and target, as you can see, that depends where it breaks. If it breaks below, the stop loss is above 50 EMA and take profit, I would go 1-to-1 initially, and then you can manage your trades or not. That's totally up to you. So that is something we are looking at on NZD CAD. A breakout happens above, if that happens and close above 50 EMA, a solid candle, in that case we are looking towards the upside, but breakout close must happen above 50 EMA. Hope that's clear. And we have Roger here. Good to see you, Roger. Next up we have GBP and ZD. I've just marked this pattern for my visuals yesterday. Not the strongest one. 1, 2, and we just have just got a break. Now that break signals the price is likely going to push up, and in this type of break we keep a stop loss below. Now that is also not a solid break. The solid entry will be, which we might be getting soon, a pullback to 50 EMA, and then if you have engulfing candle above 50 EMA, that will be a solid pullback entry because we have one confluence of a break. Second entry will be my pullback entry. If that happens, I'll be going long. That is not again a solid break, a weak break, but still valid break. So I want to see an engulfing candle for this one to go long. Otherwise, that is also a valid pattern, flag pattern. Okay. Next we have GBP CAD. As you can see, we still have got this pattern, and I've just readjusted the pattern. That was weak at this point. We have got a few good touches here, here, and here. We have 3 touches at the trend resistance, and similar, we are looking for the breakout. Above will be buy and means we have got a trend continuation. This is the nice trending market, and this was an example I was giving you guys, that we are looking for breakout pattern only in a trending market, not in a consolidation market like gold. So you see that's a clear uptrend, a consolidation above 50 EMA. Now in this type of pattern, if we have broken above this pattern, the descending triangle, descending line here, then we have a solid signal. But the candle must come out solid. Come out solid is a signal. But if we have broken below, then that means there's a change of trend. And the less aggressive entry, break below if you're not an aggressive trader. You need an extra confirmation, which is a pullback retest and bearish engulfer that to go short. Same goes towards the upside. Aggressive entry is a solid break. Less aggressive entry is a push up, a pullback, retest, and engulfing candle to go long. Very simple. Now one more condition. Okay, let's leave that to the course part as well. So, but that is all you need to look at. I don't want to confuse you guys. Next up we have GBP AUD. Okay. Okay, okay, right here we have GPAUD. Okay, for this pair, what I'll be doing, I'll be marking my horizontal ray right here and right here. So as you can see, I've covered this high and this low. That is my visuals to see the break, and I want to see a low that goes below this low. If that happens, we have a solid downtrend, and I'll be looking to short this market, which is my pullback entry bearish. So that is all I'm looking at. Some more momentum, a break and a pullback, and then we are just going short. Damien, which one you are asking about? Bearish bias for this pair or GBP CAD? GBP CAD will be bearish if you are asking, but that is a pullback entry. But we need to see a solid push up, pullback, and engulfing. That is our normal pullback entry. But that is a patterns, the breakout pattern I'm mentioning here. For that, we can see for an entry. So yes, GBP CAD, not a bearish, as we are still not completely broken below 50 EMA. Yes, yeah, still fine for that. It's still ranging on at 50 EMA, so not completely bearish. Okay, so a Euro CHF. Previously, we have got low pullback, swing high pullback entry. If you are my students, you know, and you have might have captured this move, and that also goes a change of trend, exactly like a change of trend, right? A break, a solid break below 50 EMA, consolidation, right, a solid break right with this candle, and then we can see a further continuation. So just to give you a bias, we are bearish for this one, but for entries we are just looking for engulfing entries, pullback and engulfing candles, just to go short. So if you're looking at this pair, if you trade this pair, and we are just looking to short this market at this point. Next up we have AUD CAD. So in case you're wondering, not a valid entry. This one is not valid, and this is also not valid. Just a range has started, right? You can either draw like that here. So just a range has started, and a little symmetrical triangle has formed as well. So that also shows the break, and my bias will be again towards the bullish side. Since we are above 50 EMA, a bullish cross. With that, if we have a solid close above, that is again an aggressive breakout entry, but less aggressive entry is still a bearish pullback engulfing, bullish and a pullback engulfing candle to go long. Now that also goes, since we are just near to the 50 EMA, if the solid candle closed below 50 EMA, we are looking to go short. So keep an eye on this pair for the breakout as well. Next up we have Euro AUD. So let's see that. Euro AUD again, a choppy pair. And to buy this market, I want to see a solid downwards move, then a pullback, and then an engulfing candle to go long. So as we are below 50 and 20 EMA, we are getting a bearish cross right here, and I'll be only looking to sell this market. If you have solid pullback again here and price formed a bearish engulfer below 50 EMA, I'll be shorting this market again. So if you're looking at this pair, you're only selling, not buying, looking at the nice condition push. The price is now started to push down. It looks like we're going to see a possible downtrend from here. So let's cover the pairs first, then I'm going to go through all the others. NZUSD is also bounced up nicely from a support, and all I'm looking at a possible double bottom. Yep, possible double bottom that goes all the way from here to here. So if the price, let's say, come down to give us a pullback and rejects from my rejection zone, I'll be looking for my engulfing candle or a pin bar. So I'll be buying from here. Or let's say the price never make it to my zone and if it breaks above 50 EMA, only then I'll be looking to buy this market. So look for either a break above to buy, or just wait, sit back, relax, and look for, and let the price come to your setups or to your zones. Once the price come to your zone, look for my entry condition like a pin bar engulfer. The candle must not close below this low. If that happens, we have a continuation towards the downside. So I want to see a solid rejection. A wick is fine, but we don't want to see a body to close below. So keep an eye here and look for your entry condition like engulfers and or pin bars to go long. A green candle is also fine, but that's going to be very aggressive, risky entry. NZD CHF, a nice fall out of NZD due to previous interest rate. Now we are getting a possible bear flag consolidation pattern. Look for this one, very important. A body right here, and next a parallel line which is exactly here. And we are below 50 EMA, that exactly goes with added confidence. So keep looking for the breakout. If the breakout happens below, we have a trend continuation solid and we are just going short. So keep an eye on this pair, guys. That shows a nice downtrend, a consolidation before the price fall, bear flag pattern here. But also mind one more thing, that if the price break above solid, if in that case we have a change of trend and price will likely to push up. So that is why very important to see a solid close above or below. Below is my bias since we are below 50 and 20 EMA. I'll keep my stop loss above the pattern and take profit 1-to-1 initially, and let's see where it breaks. NZD CAD. Oh, that is done actually. That is done. Euro GBP is done. And Euro CAD is still inside the zone. And I'm not taking any trades for this one. Until and unless I see a solid close. A solid break and close below 1.60421 here on Owanda. If that happens, only then we are looking for a change of trend and we are only looking to sell. For now, wait to buy. I want to see a solid close above this high. Only then I'll be looking to buy this market. Next up, we have CHF JPY. A choppy market. It was a nice uptrend previously. What a great uptrend we had before. And I'll check that for you, Damien. Okay, I just want to have my zone here as well, here on a daily for USD JPY. So sorry, CHF JPY. That is a solid pattern that happens on a daily time frame. If we have a close above, means we have a trend continuation towards the upside, and we can see a possible push up from here. So that happens. That just goes with the daily time frame. And let me see where you said, Damien, the previous one. Yeah, the zone is there, is no more valid. I've already taken the trade from this zone, so it's not more valid for me. If you want to mark the next zone, that would be somewhere here. Or, and right here. So, that would be a zone if you want to re-enter from the TCZ zone, a trend continuation. Right here. So for now, we are not looking to for any other zones. One earlier, if you are talking about this one, that is not a recent break. This is the recent break where I'm marking this zone. That is the previous break. So according to this chart, I won't be marking the zone right here. So it will be the recent break, which is after this break, right here, break, pull back, and then we can see a possible pullback and then push up. Earlier, if you're talking about earlier, that is not valid since the price is already inside of this zone. So we are not marking the zone at the current price. One of the rule. Next up, we have AUD-CHF. So AUD-CHF is pushing, it's just ranging sideways, and the stop loss is hit for me as well. I've taken this trade, closed it as well. And let's see. To sell this market, we must see a break below this low. Only then I'll be looking to sell. And to buy this market, I want to see some more momentum. I don't like this pair anyway, so I won't be taking any trades. But bullish engulfer for the entry conditions I'll be looking at. The solid uptrend will start after the break of these highs. For now, that is just a range mode market. So let's look at Thomas's pair. So Thomas, if you remember in the last live session, I mentioned that we can see a range between this zone and this zone. And we want to see a break, a solid close above this high. If that happens, only then we are looking to buy USD Poland. Very important to break above this high. A solid close will confirm the uptrend. For entries, we want to see a break above this high, a pullback and an engulfing candle to go long. But a break above this high, a solid close will confirm the upward move. And then we have Europe, Poland. Again, a sideways market. I'm not interested in this type of markets. Yeah, so I'll be only looking to buy once we are close and broken above this high. And then a pullback and then engulfing candle. So wait for now. We must see a break above this high to see a trend continuation. Let's look at some optimized pair. What up? Trade we have got here. Imagine you are managing this trade here. I manage this trade till here, but if you're managing to the next support, that is also fine. For now, we are only looking for bearish trades, and let's see. A pattern as a formed here. So a breakout pattern in a downtrend. We have one more pattern. We want to see a solid close. If that happens, that shows the price will likely to push down. Less aggressive entry is a pullback and bearish engulfing pattern to go short. So very simple and very easy. Look for the breakdown. We have one rejection, second rejection. We are getting right here. Even if you push it a bit higher, that is still fine. But this candle must close solid below. My pleasure, Thomas. Then we have NZD-JPY, similar. We have a zone above from where will be looking for the entries. But again, similar, we have got a consolidation happening right here. And a solid close down will confirm the further downside move. So after this consolidation is done, the price will say, I'm going to push up or lower. That is why we have a breakout. If we are broken out above, then that is a solid change of trend. If we are broken down below, we already are in a downtrend and we are just looking for a bearish trades. Right, next up, we have GBP-USD. GBP-USD is also pushing up and now in a process of a pullback. Then breakout above. Now we are getting a pullback again. Now for me to buy, it is very important to see a break above this high. Only then I will start to buy GBP-USD. Otherwise, I'm not buying. I want to see a solid close above this high. To sell, I want to see a solid close below this low. So that is the range I want to see for the price to break above or below. To buy above, below. Sell below. What a price action we have got here. A nice channel. Not a channel, just pushing up. So for this one, we are only looking to buy, pullback, engulfer just to go long. And we have a zone above right here that I've just marked here. One second, guys. Okay, 1 second. Okay. My order is here. One second. I order. Pick it up quickly. Okay. Hi guys. Where are we? Okay, so Euro NZD, yes, we have a zone above 111475 goes to 111685. Now that is a zone from where I'll be looking to sell this market and going counter trend. Otherwise, we are only looking to buy, but with pullbacks above this high, pullback in golfer good to go long. Or let the price form some more pullback above 50 EMA. That will be solid if that happens to go long from here. So keep an eye. These are the conditions I'll be looking at for my possible entries. Next up, we have Euro USD. Euro USD is now above, it's ranging sideways. Below 50 EMA. I'm not looking to buy or sell at this point. But we are looking at the zone above to sell if the price reaches this zone. Otherwise, I want to see a break above this high for my pullback entry bullish and break below this low for my pullback entry bearish. For now, wait, sit back, no conditions at this point. But have the zones ready above that was sent to you in the report already. Euro NZD, as you guys have you have received the trade alert already. I'm in this trade and we'll see how that goes. We have a solid pullback right here, price form, swing low engulfing candle right here, and we'll see how that goes. So for now, I'm still in the buy trade. We are above 50 EMA, a good example of a pullback entry bullish, and I'm not sure how it's going to go, but for now, I'm long for this pair. So let's look at some more pairs here. I've done already or not. Okay, NZD USD is done. This is done already, yeah. Okay, we still need to go through the JPY pairs. Okay, USD CAD is zone above. That was sent to you already. Keep an eye on the zone above to short this market. For now, wait. We are just inside, in between the two levels, two EMAs. So breakout below right here will confirm the downside move, and breakout above will confirm the upside move till the level right here. So keep an eye on this level above to sell this market, and buying will only happen once we are completely broken above with a solid momentum pullback and engulfing candle. And the sell will only happen once we are broken below this low, which is not too far to go short. So otherwise, I'll be only looking to sell here or below these lows. GBP/JPY, very choppy market, so I'm not looking for any trades till the price completely broken out above this high, and then a pullback to go long, and to sell, break below this low, then a pullback to go short. So wait for that. Very sideways and a choppy market we have got right here. Okay, next up we have let's take a while to load here. Okay. Okay, Euro Japanese yen, we have marked this pattern on a daily time frame, not on 4 hour. So we had a break, but that is still not very solid. As you can see, previously we had a fake out. So I would say ignore this pattern here and just look for your trades on 4 hour. I don't like this pair anyway. So on 4 hour, we must see a solid pullbacks. Let the price break below this low and close as well. Not a break and close as well. And then a pullback and engulfing candle to go short. So only shorting, but it must break and close below this low. CAD JPY, and right here, a good example of a bear flag pattern, guys. I've just shown you previously, exact same patterns we have just got recently. Keep an eye. So similar pattern we are looking here. And for the pullback entries, I want to see a break below this low. That is very important for the bearish pullback entry. For the bullish pullback entry, I want to see a break up of this high, and that is what we are looking at to go long. So keep an eye on the breakout above or below. AUD USD is pushing up and above 50 and 20 EMA, which is good. Now, that is a valid entry. That is a valid entry. Just let me mark that here. I would enter at the pullback, which is fine. ATR 18. So I would just go to ATR. So 18, 10. Around 36 pips. So that is a valid pullback entry, just happened above 50 and 20 EMA. Right. It's a good example of a pullback entry just above 50 EMA right here. So that's a one entry right here, a pullback. Not a very good pullback, a shallow pullback, but still a strong engulfer above 50 EMA. So one entry I found here, and we'll see how that goes. AUD JPY, for this pair, I just want to see a solid close above this high. Only then we can see a pullback entry. Similar we have got on AUD USD. So keep an eye on this pair, but we're only looking to buy above this high and sell below these lows for the pullback entry bearish. Let's look at few indices quickly. Keep an eye on US 30 as well, guys. And we are just coming down to 50 EMA, and let me see that. Now that is also a pullback entry bullish here. After so if that's an engulfing candle on your own platform, similar as we have just got on AUD USD. So 157 is initial targets, and if I add 157, that goes like that. So that is simple 180 target for indices. 157 pips, 121 looks like this. Now, if you see a solid push up, you can always manage your trades to the first high right here and then to the recent highs right here or right here. So for now, that is a valid pullback entry after the solid pullback happens, if that's a valid engulfing candle on your own platform. So keep an eye on US 30, Dow Jones. We have an entry pattern here. Let's look at UK 100. So UK 100, I'm still looking to buy, but I want to see some more pullback and engulfing candle to go long. That is all I'm looking at, just to buy this market. But no conditions yet, but a pullback, valid entry. I've just shown you two. I want to see to buy these markets. S&P 500. Okay, that's not valid. Okay, that's good. That's not valid, which is really good. Okay, so for this one, we want to see a break above this high. Very important. And then a pullback entry bullish I'll be looking at. So for now, keep looking for a break above pullback and engulfing candle to go long. JPP 225 has just reached the major, not a major, I would say a minor level. Previously that was retested a few times. If I look here on daily, right here, and then we are getting back to the same level. So that is why look for a buying opportunity soon. We might see some buying opportunity here. If you find an engulfing candle within this zone, that is an aggressive entry, or double bottom will be a less aggressive entry. So we are now in a buying zone. I'm expecting a solid push up, but entry conditions are very important for that. Keep an eye. We might be seeing a good entry soon within this zone, and you can also look for your entries on 1 hour time frame as well. That also goes fine. And Nasdaq is still, the zone is still really low. That is why I'll be looking for the pullback bearish entry below this low, and pullback bullish entries above this high. Solid close above this high, engulfing candle to go long. So very simple and very easy for this one. Next up, I want to see, we are looking at Hong Kong 50. Hong Kong 50 has a zone above, which I've sent to you as well. I'll be looking at this level to sell this market. For now, we are just getting this consolidation and a flag pattern right here. Let me mark it correctly for you. Not a strongest one, but we do have two touches there. and 2 touches here. And if you go back on 1 hour, we might be getting more touches for intraday opportunities right here. So solid close above will be buy and solid close below will be a change of trend short term. And that is why we need to look at a solid close above or below. Solid above will be aggressive entry, solid above a pullback and engulfing candle will be your buy signal. And close below, a pullback will be a less aggressive sell signal. So that is all we are looking at. So these are the pairs and these are the indices I'm looking at this week. For now, if there is anything, I'll be uploading members only videos as well, and I might be uploading one later today, and of course I'll keep you guys informed if there is any conditions. So keep an eye on your emails. If you are my YouTube member, then you will get a notification via YouTube. If you are my priority member, then you will get an email. And let's look at some commodities before I go. And US cocoa, I'm not looking for buying at this point. If you are looking at US cocoa, I'll be looking to sell once we have broken below this low. We are still at the minor level, but I'm not looking to buy it anymore. I want to see a break below this low and then trend continuation. For me, I want to buy US cocoa from the zone below, which is right here, which is not loaded yet due to a shitty internet, which I'll be upgrading soon. Okay, now it's loaded now. Right here. So my next buy zone is right here. 6531 6161. But for that, it must fall nicely for me to buy. For me to completely sell. I mean, nice breakdown, pullback, and engulfing candle to go short. So I'm only looking to sell this one at this point. Let's look what's happening with the coffee. So coffee is in the process of a pullback, and we are looking at the level above right here to sell this market. If the price reaches my level, I'll be selling. If the price forms a pullback entry above 50 EMA, I'll be buying. If the price hit 50% retracement, that is your aggressive buy limit order. And let's readjust the Fibonacci levels since the price made a high. So all the way from this high to this zone. Almost there. And 50% retracement is right here. And take profit 1 can be 786, 1 and 1.618 retracement. So we'll see how that goes. But we are looking to buy only with pullback entry bullish. And let's look at wheat. Okay, so what's happening with wheat? Wheat have just changed the trend all the way from here. If you remember, guys, I've mentioned that we're going to see a break above and then we're going to see a push up. So for now, wheat is not completely in an uptrend. We want to see some more momentum and a possible break above this high. If that happens, we are looking at the zone above. If we have a solid close above this high, then you will see the price will be pushing up with the pullbacks to the zone. In that case, I'll be looking for my entries, only buying entries. Okay. Let's look at corn. What's happening with corn here? And okay, corn is just reaching the major structure above, which is right. Not a very strongest level, but still a level 4.113 that goes up to 4.6161, from where I'll be looking to sell corn. Otherwise, I'm still buying if we have engulfing candle happens above 50 EMA. Not one of the best pair to commodity to trade pullbacks. Sugar, I don't think so. We are getting any conditions for sugar. For sugar, we are just looking at one zone above and one zone below. That was already sent to you in the report. So we are only looking to buy or sell. Let the chart load. And that is very, very shitty internet here again. Okay, now it's loaded. So a zone above here for me to sell, a zone below here for me to buy, and that is all I'm looking at for corn. And soya is almost about to hit my level above. Keep an eye on this level, guys, from where I will be taking my counter trades. That was sent to you, 1063, that goes up to 1076, from where I'll be selling, but with conditions like engulfing candle or double tops. But for now, look for pullback entry bullish. Must happen above 50 EMA to go long Finally, I want to add uranium, and then we're going to end this live session. So uranium has pushed down, solid 180R push up, and now we are broken above. Now we are bullish for uranium, and we are only looking for a possible pullbacks and engulfers. So for now, we are only looking to buy uranium, nothing else, since we are now solid close above 50 and 20 EMA. I just want to see if there is a zone in the past for uranium, since I just recently started doing that. That is why I do not have many zones. No zones there means we're going to see a pullback, and we are only looking for the trending trades, pullback entries only. So for now, we are solid close above. Expect a push up at least to these highs. That is very solid. From this high, you can see a pullback, and then we're going to start to look for the trending trades upwards. So guys, that's it for today's live session. And again, guys, I'll keep you guys informed in my members only video. If I see a conditions or a patterns, any commodities, if I see a good setup, I'll give you guys a shout. And you can always get in touch with me on Instagram via DMs. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. You guys take care of yourself, and I'll see you guys in the next one. You guys take care. Klaus, why not? Yeah, that's good. Okay, Tesla, I'll take a look at Tesla for you. Not a problem. Okay. Okay, so Klaus, we have just a breakout above with this solid breakout candle right here. So looking at that, we can see a possible continuation. We do have this minor zone right here on Tesla. Let the chart load. Okay, right here. We do have this minor zone from where we can see some pullbacks, like 356 goes to 379. So we have a solid close. Looks like that we can see a possible retest and a continuation towards the upside. Now, if you are in the trade, that is a good idea to exit right here and wait for the solid close above these highs. If that happens, we are looking at the level above. For now, yes, we might see some more bullish momentum, and that is not a very strongest level. Once the chart is low, that is a 4-hour zone. The major zone is right up there from where I'll be selling this market. For now, just look for, expect some pullback as we are just broken out. Expect some pullback, a retest of the upper trend line. And if there is an engulfing candle at the upper trend line, or a pin bar, only then that is your solid buy signal. And as you can see, that level has been reacted in the past, but I'm not really bothered about this level much. Looking at this breakout, I'm expecting a push up. And again, retest would be good if you wait for the retest and wait for the engulfing candle to go long. So that is done. And thanks, Roger, Klaus, Kenya, and Damien, Joel, Yui, who joined. And if you are watching my recorded session, thanks everyone who watched it. And you can always get in touch with me anytime. You guys take care, and I'll see you guys in the next one.